Hello, 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 Super Dan, dealing in a desert. We're going to get this thing started. Um, just want to make sure that everything's recorded and good to go. This is going to be the 1,000 hand live stream contest play. I want to thank everybody who participated in this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And whoever wins is going to get 10%.
Hello, Super Dan, dealing in a desert. We're going to get this thing started.
I don't need to hear myself twice, right? Just want to make sure the live stream is looking good and we got everything covered here. Looks all right. As long as you can see the screen and see the hands, that's what I care about. And it looks like we got it. Looks like we got it. Yeah, okay, good enough. All right, so let me just type real quick that we're going to get this started. Okay, let's get started on the live stream 1K contest for September. Thanks for those who played. We'll have another one in October. All right. Well, without any further ado, let's get it going. I put on the training mode. This is on videopoker.com. I put it on the training mode to keep count of the hands, but I'm not going to let it influence what I'm playing, okay? I'm not going to let it deviate from how I would normally play. If some minor mistakes or major mistakes are made, so be it. So be it. Ah, nice flush there. So, I just got back from playing video poker tonight, actually, at the casino, and gave back half the royal that I made the night before. It could have been worse. You know, I like to call it the post royal run bad because it seems like every time I hit a royal flush, look at that quads, very nice. Every time I hit a royal flush, it's bound to be a bad session the next day. So that's just a way of things. This is probably gonna be an error. Nope. Okay. So what can you do? All I can say is we're still at 400 for the royal, and tomorrow's another day. No. No, I want to go for the royal. I don't care. That was an error, but I don't care. It's going to go for the royal. So I have a lot of different guesses here on how this is going to be. There's some negative and some plus, so this would be very interesting. We should have a clear winner here, regardless of what happens. So we'll just see what happens. Now you can see my hands, huh? I'm watching this too on my phone to make sure everything looks good, and it looks good. Now this is how this is going to work, okay? I'm going to play this 1,000 hands, and we're going to get a winner, okay? We're going to get a wiener, and that winner, I'll announce who that winner is going to be. They contact me, with their PayPal information. Okay. And I will play 3 sessions of Full Pay Deuces Wild, quarter single line, and anything I win from any of those sessions, 10% will go to them. And I'll just transfer it out of PayPal and bing da bing. Now, if there's a winner and they don't have a PayPal account, I'll wait till you get one. I'm not going to ship the money any other way. Oh, come on, really? Why can't I run like this in the casino? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Frustrating. But we hit 2 quads already. This may very well be a positive session, guys. So if you're in the positive here, so far I like your chances. Look at that, another quad. Are you kidding me? Is this a bad joke? Look, you know, full houses, trips. This is getting ridiculous, guys. It's teasing me now. It's punishing me for the crappy 10-6 double-double sessions I've been having in the casino. No, it's not right. It's not right, I'm telling you. Now, I know I'm making some errors. I don't really care. I want to play true to how I really play in the casino. And I know some of these are going to be minor errors, major errors, whatever. I do try to play accurately, but you know, if I get 3 to a royal, I'm going to go for the royal. You know? That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. So we're at our first 100 hands now, and we're ahead. We are ahead. And we're just rifling through this because I want to do some other things tonight. So I'm just rifling through this. Is anybody watching this, by the way? I haven't even paid attention. If you are watching this, go ahead and send a chat. I could see it on my phone. Send a chat and say hi. Love to hear from you. If not, don't worry about it. I understand it's 2:30 in the morning. Probably the last thing you want to do is watch a guy play video poker on videopoker.com at 2:30 in the morning. So here's the thing. This used to be my game. When I first started my my blog on videopoker.com called My Journey in Video Poker, it was all 10-6 double level bonus. And I did well, you know, I did well. But you know what? There's something called variance in video poker, and the variance has definitely caught up to me on this game, and now I'm just losing left and right on this game. And that's when I started transitioning to more wildcard games like Full Pay Deuces and SUD Deuces and bonus Deuces, you know, because I find that the variance is a lot lower. And it makes a difference. Of course, if you had aces with the kicker on Full Pay Deuces, kind of stings a little bit, you know. But that's the price you pay for low variance. In the long term, low variance is your friend. In the short term, you know, it's still your friend. The only time, you know, you want to play really high variant games is on videopoker.com. When you're playing like tournaments and contests, then you want a lot of variance because there's so much luck involved. You know, you're only playing a certain amount of hands, and you're relying on that one big hit. In a casino, you don't want that variance. Trust me. Trust me. So we're at 157 hands. And we're still positive, so... Royal flush? No. We're still positive. So... Still going to the pass line players, so to speak. This may not go to the don't this time. Remember in the last contest, I was minus 25, doing 100 hands of quarter jacks or better single line, and it's really unfortunate. I really wanted to ship some cheddar to Poker Paradise, and I just didn't win. But that's the way it goes. No. Thought there was something I could save there, but there was nothing there. Another shout out to Ed, who came to the poker room to say hi, and I had an EO, so I wasn't there. But I appreciate that, and thank you very much for the attempt, I guess. I mean, I'm working, so it's not really going to be, hanging out having a cigar, but it's nice for him to stop by and say hello and watch his show, and I appreciate that. Because I know at least somebody's watching. I'm not talking to a wall here. You know what I mean? So we're almost up to 200 hands now. And we are, let's see, one more. We're at 200 hands and we're still positive, 630 positive. So still a lot more hands to go though. So I think for October contest, I'm going to do something similar. What I'm thinking of doing is just making it 2 sessions or 1 session with a bigger percentage. Like instead of 10% for 3 sessions, maybe 20% for 2 sessions, or maybe 25% of 1 session. I don't know. Probably 1 session, probably more than 1 session, because you never know with 1 session whether or not you're going to win or not. And I'm doing this to show my appreciation to the people that watched my Dealing with the Desert show. So I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. I'll let you guys know sometime in the first week of October. My favorite time of the year, by the way. I love the fall weather. I like Halloween. It's just awesome. October's a bomb. I think it's Jack 10. Yeah. Quite Queens? No. Straight. Good, nice. Got a straight out of that. Boy, we're hitting trits, we're hitting straights, we're hitting flushes. Trust me, I hit nothing at the casino tonight. Nothing in this game. This game has not been kind to me. Let's see. Anybody chatted? Do we got any chat? Nope. Okay. Everybody's asleep or doing their thing. That's good. Okay. All right. So this is why I didn't require people to watch my live stream, is because, odd times is the only time I can do it. Times that when people are late at night, when people are sleeping or doing whatever, the best time that for me. So, it is what it is. It's not required to watch this. It's going to be here, and well, watch me save the 10 jack, but I already made my save. I told you I'm not going to deviate from my play. I'm using this to count the hands. I'm figuring this live stream is going to probably be about 45 minutes is my guess. Play 1,000 hands. I don't know, around there. I knew that one. But we'll see. I mean, this is about my normal speed playing this game. It's pretty fast. Which I think the speed is about 1,200 hands an hour or something like that. I don't know. Somewhere around there. That's why I think this live stream is going to be about an hour long. A little less. Nope, no quad there. Well, we're dropping a little bit. Just a little bit, though. We're at about 500 up now. I think it's ace king. No, that was my hold. So that was wrong. Probably wanted me to save for the straight. Da, 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 da. Alright, 300 hands and we're up about 500. We're getting towards halfway. Nah, no straight. Darn it. Oh, almost 4 aces. Wow. Wow, that would have been good, huh? Quad aces. 4 bullets. See, it wants me to save for the flush, but I want to go for the full house. I mean, full house. I want to go for the royal flush. So. Oh well. Even with my errors hitting, going for the royal, it's still about 97% correct. It's not bad. It's not bad playing fast. What to do here, huh? This is an interesting one. I think it's that. Yep, that was the right play. Four jacks, come on. Flush. No. I guess talking to it doesn't make it so, huh? I can't tell you how tired I am of listening to one time. I hear that all night long in the poker room. One time. So I'm just rifling through this. Trying to play accurately but fast. Like I said, this is my speed. Playing 10-6 double bonus. Got the straight there. So far, it's looking good for the past betters. We're at still plus 400, but we're dropping. Hmm. So if you've missed this contest for September, uh, don't worry about it, because there'll be another one in October. It'll be similar but different, is all I can say. I haven't worked out all the details yet, but it'll be another contest that's played off of videopoker.com. I'll live stream it just like we're doing now. You're gonna guess um, what the number is going to be, just like we're doing now. It's going to be a different game. Um, but I think the prize will be different next time. No. Oh, let's go for it. No, that was the right play too. I didn't think that would be, but it was. See, that's my one criticism with the training software off videopoker.com is that it doesn't tell you how much the error is. It just tells you if you make an error, you know, and it doesn't tell you the descending order of the error. Now, I wish I would put that in there, because on my software on the phone, WinPoker, we're at 400 hands now plus 390. On my WinPoker software on my phone, it tells you not only the error, but how much that error cost you, which is, you know, kind of important. Someone once asked me once what my lifetime winnings are on video poker, and my answer is I have no idea. Oh. Ah! Boy, tough. I have no idea. Pretty sure that I am up overall, but I don't know the numbers. Sorry. But my blog off of videopoker.com, off my journey in video poker, has been going on now for about almost 2 years, I think. 2 years maybe, and you know, you could add all that up and figure it out from 2 years ago, for the last 2 years, and it would give you a pretty accurate number. I'm pretty sure I got the accurate numbers in there. Excuse me, got an itch in my eye. Alright, well, I still don't see anybody, so probably everybody's asleep. They're not crazy night owls like me, which is fine. Almost halfway now. We're almost halfway. Where are we at now? We're at plus 400. Plus 400. And almost halfway. Once again, thank you for everyone who has participated in this contest. I do appreciate it. And I do appreciate you guys watching the videos, because that's why I make them. I certainly don't make them for my health, that's for sure. Could have given me a flush there. Come on. Come on. Or straight. Boy. Starting to get cheap on me now. That beginning run good is disappearing. It's nice to just flop it, you know, you don't have to worry about it. Just like my, oh, you go for gut shots, by the way, on double bonus. Anyways, it's nice to just flop it and not worry about it. Just like with the Royal, I just flopped it. Yeah. It's always, like I say, it's always nice to flop it. Approaching the halfway mark. We're halfway now, and we're at 380, plus 380, halfway. We're about 97% accuracy. But that's because I like to go for Royals. I don't think we've really made major errors yet. Maybe we did. I don't think so, though. Well, we're getting closer to even now. We're plus 300. We keep dropping. I don't know. It might be close to 10,000. It's hard to say. We still got a lot of hands to go. So I guess I should withhold judgment until we get closer to the end. Because one hit can drastically change the situation, right? Ooh, that was almost threes with the kicker. So somebody asked me, what's the future of dealing with the desert? What am I going to do with it? And that was an error. You know, I don't know. Yeah, that's the best answer I could come up with. I don't know. We'll just have to take it one day at a time because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I barely have time to do what I'm doing now. To tell you the truth, I'm a husband and father, and I got a wife, I got a kid, I got a dog and 2 cats, and I work full time and play poker. I play video poker part time, and I mean I really don't have a lot of time. So I don't know. That's the best answer I can give. And I really don't even want to conjecture. Conjecture. What a word, huh? Conjecture. What's going to happen? No, I got a straight out of that. See, I think it wants me to do that. Yeah, see, that's the right play, but I don't like doing that. I like to go for the aces, Ah, give me a quad. Come on. You just keep dropping. I want this to be a positive session. It really doesn't matter. Nice boat. Full house. It doesn't matter. Positive or negative. Whatever, but I would like to, play well. We always like to do well and play well, right? It's always more fun to have a W than an L, that's for sure. But like my buddy vlogger Andrew says, You don't get too excited about the wins, you don't get too excited about the losses, and he is right. When you're a grinder, that's how you have to be. Because you know it's just another session. It's just another dot in the matrix. Like that royal flush, I mean, that was great. I was, very happy to hit it, but I tried to tone it down because I knew that it's just one of many sessions, and sure enough, today I gave half back, so it's just one long continuous session. Alright, where are we at? 600 hands, okay. We're at 600 hands. We're just rifling through this. Royal, no. No, why did I do that? That was a major error. I should have kept the aces only. Sorry about that. We're still at 97%. It's hard to play video poker and talk at the same time. That's why most video poker players don't, at least semi-serious or serious video poker players don't talk while they're playing. They'll stop, talk, whatever, and then get back to it. Because it's so easy to make an error when you're just not paying attention. It happens, somebody might make a loud noise and I'll make an error. I might be distracted by something, somewhere and make an error. So we're hitting the boats. That's good. It's good. We're hitting the boats. That's an error. Oh well. Still 97%. Deuces. Yep, look at that. 2 quad deuces. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. 2 quad deuces. Come on. Come on. I guess we should have made this deuces wild, huh, guys? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. 2 quad deuces. Hula, lay down. My dog's here with me and she's antsy. You know what, she wants out. I'm gonna have to let her out. Hula. Hula, lay down. What am I gonna do with this dog? Alright, give me a second. Yeah. Come in. Hula, come on. Come here. Come here. Whatever. That dog is impossible. She doesn't know what she wants to do. I think she got hot in here. It gets hot in here if I don't turn on the fan, but the fan makes a lot of noise. That's why I turned it off. Otherwise, all you'll be hearing is this, oh, I'm doing this. Too much noise. Well, we're more than halfway down here, so. So we're plus 600 right now. Plus 600. We're getting close to 700 hands. Still looking like it's going to be the pass line players, but we'll see. I used to play craps. I used to play all the games when I moved to Vegas. Like a lot of people, that moved to Vegas. I gambled everything: Pai Gow, blackjack, roulette, video poker, slot. I mean, you name it. I played it. But then, over time you realize, yeah, there is a casino advantage to these games. And then maybe you get you get beat up with one game, so you leave that game, and then you're down to 4 games, and you get beat up on another game. Now you're down to 3 games. You get beat up on another game, you're down to 2 games. Well, that's kind of like what happened to me in my story. I played it all, and slowly but surely I started dumping games because I was just losing too much. And video poker has sort of been like the video poker. What is it? Poker? Video poker has kind of like been the last holdout. The one game where I could still do well a lot of times. And this has been, I guess, a game that has stayed. I kind of gave up on poker for a while. I still play a little bit online, as you know, from time to time, but kind of put brick and mortar poker on the back burner because it requires so much time, and it requires time and patience and study and the rest of it, and the variance is incredible because everybody plays No Limit Hold'em now. So here we go with video poker. What a lot of poker players don't know is that you can play advantage video poker, but you got to look for it. You got to know what you're looking for, and you can't just sit down on a full pay deuces game and say, oh, okay, well, I'm going to make X amount of money because it's a positive game. It doesn't work that way. It requires study. It requires bankroll, and there's variance. The best thing that I could ever say to anybody who wants to pick up video poker is buy software, corrective software, whether it's Win Poker or Video Poker for Winners or Wolf Poker or whatever. Get software because it's the only way you're gonna have a chance. You got to play correctly, because if you don't, you're losing a couple percentages off the expected return, and I mean you'll just lose any game you play. That's what cracks me up. I heard a story of, we're at 750 hands now and 5 plus 500, so we're still plus. I heard a story of a whale high gambler, okay, and he practiced to play perfect bonus poker. Now, bonus poker is 99.17% expected return with perfect play. Okay? And I'm sure he made points in comps with that too, so it was probably more like 99.5 or 99.6% for this guy. But he was betting big. From what I heard from this story, like $50 a spin, big. And he played for a year. And he claimed that video poker cannot possibly be beaten because he lost, what did he lose? Something like $50,000 or $60,000 or something like that. So he said, like, it's impossible. He plays perfect and he couldn't win. Well, duh, dummy. The game is not a positive game. You're not supposed to win, and he lost like exactly what he should have lost, like with the house advantage, which was well, it's 99.17%, so the house advantage is almost 1%, but with his comps it was probably 50 cents in advantage for every $100 coin in. The casino took 50 cents. So the point of the story is you got to know the game you're playing, and you got to understand the game you're playing. That's all. For the higher limit players, I understand that South Point has NSUD deuces, but with their points, their cashback system, the game is positive all day long, morning, noon, and night. And then you play it on, times points days and stuff like that. It's even more positive. And there you go, $2, which is $10 a spin. Have at it, boys. I don't have the roll, but there's games here that are positive. You just gotta look for them. Alright, so we're at 800 hands, and we are plus 410. We started off like a bat out of hell. I mean, we hit like 3 quads or something like that. Something ridiculous. But then we slowed down. Ah, hit the gut shot. No, I'm not going to keep the 2-4. Ah, hit the flush. So you may ask, how often are you going to hit a quad on double bonus? Well, I think on average 400 hands, is that right? Approximately 400 hands you should hit a quad. But don't take my word for it. I don't hit anything anymore on this game. And I played thousands of hands. I hit nothing. I mean, I really got to stay away from this game, to tell you the truth. It has not done me any favors for a long time. But this is still the most popular video poker game, double bonus. Right next to it is Jacks Are Better, and right next to that is Deuces Wild. Now, Jacks Are Better, I enjoy Jacks Are Better. As a matter of fact, I like to play higher denomination Jacks Are Better because the variance is so low. But, Jacks Are Better, how exciting is it? I mean, pretty much it's the grind to a royal, right? With Deuces Wild, at least you got 2 jackpot hands, you got the deuces. But with Jacks Are Better, I mean, okay, you kind of have the straight flush, but that's worth 250 coins. It doesn't come up very often. The quads are 125 whopping coins. It's pretty much the grind game to a royal with earning points. A lot of pros play on Jacks Are Better because they enjoy the low variance and they earn a lot of points and a lot of comps. And enough points and comps that makes it 100% game or better. 9-6 Jacks is already starting off with 99.54%, but you get the right comps and points with it, it's positive all day long. I played on a Jacks Are Better game at the Aliante Casino. Dollars, because they had it in a high limit room, like 2 or 3 machines, and it was positive because you could use all your points on it, and I was times 4 times 5 points. So I mean, it was 100%, with everything, the mailers and everything. And on one of those machines was the best video poker session of my life, and I hit 2 royal flushes about 30 minutes apart, playing dollars. I won $8,000. I couldn't believe it. And it hasn't happened since, but wow, what an amazing night that was, and I think it was in October, but it was many years ago now, but it was in October. What did I do with that money? Half of it went to credit cards, the other half went somewhere. Don't know where. Didn't last very long, I'll tell you that. Should have gave me a straight flush. Alright, well, we only have 100 hands left. We only have 100 hands left, people, and we are at plus 250. We are at plus 250. Oh, I won't count that because that slip. That was a finger slip. All right, it's a difference. I slipped my finger. First time I saw red on there, so we're not doing too bad. Fast and fairly accurate. No, I'm going for the royal. No. It's getting down to the nitty gritty, folks. It's getting down to the nitty gritty. I still don't know what that means. I mean, I've been using that saying my whole life, and I still don't know what nitty gritty means. If anybody knows what nitty gritty means, send it in a comment. Nitty gritty. Queen 10. Boy, we're getting close to even, aren't we? We're getting close to even. We got 50 hands to go, and we're plus 165. I will announce the winner right after I'm done here. And winner needs to contact me by email with their PayPal information, and we will get started. I can't do anything until then, so it's going to be up to you, responsible party, to contact me. Okay? Once you contact me, we get everything going. We're on. We're on like Donkey Kong. Which will be 3 separate sessions of full pay Deuces Wild. Any winning session, I split the winnings with you 90-10, so you get 10% of the winnings, of the positivity. We're getting down to the end here, people. We're still positive, barely. We started off amazingly well, but it's kind of dipped down since then. We've pretty much been staying at 97% correct this whole time, too. Deuces again? 3 times? No. No, couldn't get deuces 3 times. All right, last 10 hands, people. Looks like we're almost gonna be dead even. Almost dead even. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. 5,000 hands, or 5,000 hands. 1,000 hands. We are done, people. So we end up with up 70 units. Up 70 units. So let me get my little cheat sheet here and find out who won. Who was the closest? Let's see. We got Moss Creek at 9750 and ASQUEO at 11,500. Which one is closer? The closest is Moss Creek. Moss Creek, you're the closest. You win. You win. Absolutely. You were only 320 away from 10,070. 320. That's pretty close. Pretty close. So you win at Moss Creek. Please get a hold of me with your PayPal information, and we will get started on the win. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. And hey, whether you think you can or can't, you're right. I will see you later. Bye bye.